The new $1 bill. That's a $20 bill, not a 1. Just found out my crush of 7 years is gay. How do I cope? Find someone older. 7 is pretty young to know their sexual orientation. No, I mean I've been liking him for 7 years. So you liked him since he was a newborn? I couldn't afford 4 guys. So you couldn't afford a free game, but you could afford a game that costs money? You see, it's a joke. Took me a while to get. I'm big, but I'm not that big. Get me a smaller size? That's better. Ancient Rome was a confusing time for husbands. Everybody used Roman numerals back then, so why would it be confusing? Hey, I got one. Her name should be Georgia to complete a wonderful reference. The devil went down on Georgia. 2. 5.5 inches of snow today. You are lying. Who is smarter? Me. Has won several Kahoots. Has a 100-day streak on Duolingo. Learned about E is MC squared at 13. Solved a Rubik's Cube. Einstein. Has never won a Kahoot in his life. Does not have a 100-day streak on Duolingo. Learned about E is MC squared at 26. Has never seen a Rubik's Cube. Einstein actually created that formula. That's so sad seeing him alone. So sad watching people eat alone. He has the army by his side, are you dumb? It's true, the 1/3 pounder burger failed in America because they thought quarter pounders were bigger. Yeah, cause they are. What are those signs? Can you help me with this problem? It's x plus u is 25. I think x must be 15 because you sure are a 10. Oh damn! Oh damn! Damn, that's smooth! Bruh, you can't find the answer to that. 1 variable needs an equation, 2 needs 2, 3 needs 3, and so on and so forth. You can't solve it with just one equation. Bruh. The scariest president had to be Rushmore because he had 4 heads. It's a good thing we captured him and trapped him in that mountain, even if we have to live in fear of the spell wearing off. Can you prove to us that Australia is in fact not real? This is the joke. Why does that need to be proved? Everyone knows it. Here is someone who gotten the joke. And then you have retards like him who can't discern whether the person got the joke or not. This is a picture of an asteroid crater in Arizona. Look how close it came to hitting the visitors center. God was watching that day. Doesn't make sense. It appears the visitor center was built because of the crater for tourism, being it's in the middle of nowhere, and what would be the point of building a visitor center at that location without a crater? So if the center was built for the crater, it wouldn't have been there when the asteroid hit. Unless I'm really missing something. PlayStation 5 out here bragging about ray tracing detailed reflections? Nah bruh, I had that since 2002. That's not ray tracing, but nice try. That's bullshit. At what age did you learn about this? You haven't been using juice brick straws wrong all your life. The bendable part is not on the inside, as this viral image indicates, but on the outside. Pervertasaurus. Fake. Go ahead, find the curved line. Go ahead, find the curved line. Just screenshot it so the lines don't move. They still move. Studying an IT-related course. You? Pure chemistry. That's awesome. I tried telling a chemistry joke once, but I got no reaction. Ha ha ha, what's the joke? Maybe I might understand it. Instead of giving the kid a gift, the company destroyed his future. Paco Gutierrez, age 9, always wanted a Nintendo console. However, due to being extremely poor living in Venezuela, it was just a distant dream. Using his creativity and with the help from his uncle, he made a cardboard Super Mario game, posted it on YouTube, and the video went viral. Thanks to the video, Nintendo CEO Doug Bowser personally traveled to Venezuela to give Paco a cease and desist order and sue his family for $200 million. Really? Why would you sue a family for $200,000 when they clearly have duck all anyway? Good luck getting that dough. Hey, he copied me. And Frank was there before Wimpy Kid. Me trying to remember the name of the orange cat from Garfield. It's Garfield, you literally said his name. I live in Spain without the E. I live in Spain. There's no E in Spain. Did you know? Agent P and Perry the Platypus are the same person. No, really? I was 8 and I knew that. Subtitles, music playing. Deaf people. I am deaf and can confirm this does not happen. I'm so happy Formula One started using subtitles. These aren't subtitles. It is an advert for Zoom teleconference software. School starts at 7, me at 8:99. 8:59. Them hot aliens are distracting them. What is really distracting officials from counting in Nevada is that she Hulk. Lo, she is an alien from Dragon Ball. Steve from Minecraft is 2 blocks tall. Each block is 1 meter, making Steve 6 feet 6 and his arm 9-inch wide. If I was a math teacher, I'd be super sad for you because 1 + 1 is 2 and 1 + 1 is not 6 feet 6. 1 meter is 3.28 feet, round to 3.3 times 2 because he's 2 blocks tall. That would be 6 feet 6. Foolish. How to confuse a gay. Lo. I don't get it. I just saw some idiot at the gym put a water bottle in the Pringles holder on the treadmill. That's a water bottle holder. I ate my own shit like a Ferris wheel. I am not built like a Ferris wheel. I hate when mother duckers say shit like it's 8:45, bitch, just say it's 8:75, goddamn you all stupid. 8:45 is actually 8:45 and 8:75 doesn't exist. The art of trolling. It's simple. I swear 90% of people do that shit on purpose. Do people just never think about how the color of words contrast with the color of the backgrounds? You bought Twitter for $44 billion. I download it for free. So who's the real winner? You simply download the app, he bought the whole company. So he has control over the app website now and will receive whatever profits Twitter makes. You are simply a user. He is the owner. Got stuck behind a car with the number plate G4ND4LF earlier. Don't know who it was, but he wouldn't let me pass. Not being mean, but you can't post plate numbers on public platforms. People can look the person up and dox them. It could get your Twitter BSNN just looking out for you. Who's gonna tell him? White people. Our ancestors did some horrible things. Not mine, I'm German. You all gotta go visit New York. I promise you won't regret the view. That's literally just a bunch of old radiators. No, that's New York. 1995 Pixar, what if toys had feelings? 2007 Pixar, what if rats had feelings? 2006 Pixar, what if cars had feelings? 2015 Pixar, what if feelings had feelings? 2020 Pixar, what if black people had feelings? Ayo dude, that's kind of racist, not gonna lie. Why did Discord do this? Are they acoustic? No, they're restarted. If someone asked me to solve XU15, I'd have to say X is 5 because you, for sure, are 10. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. It's a compliment, oh? Explain in detail. I'm telling you, you're a 10 on the beauty scale. Wow, I bet you're a romantic, Lo. You must have met a lot of beautiful girls on this dating app. And I bet you either your IQ is also a 10 or you're a bot. Robots? I Want It That Way, Backstreet Boys X. What song makes you feel like this? Tell me why. Just does, to be fair. That's exactly how gravity works. How were the pyramids built? Well, the pyramids were built before Isaac Newton invented gravity, so the stone's weight wasn't a problem. Teacher? I hardly know ya. What? This comment makes no sense at all. Teacher is not a verb. Looks like someone needs to go back to the teacher for some English lessons. She's a 10, but she's a huge Harry Potter fan. She's a 9 3/4. Why would she lose 1/4 for being a Potter fan? Give me one reason why this wouldn't work. The fact they have a rescue team for this means it happens too often. Corn maze. Attention. If you become lost or confused in the corn maze, stay calm. Don't panic, help is on the way. Every Thursday morning we send a rescue team into the maze to bring out everyone left from the previous weekend. They are highly trained and can usually locate over 2/3 of those left behind. Is 13 feet 4 tall for 6 years old? I think you got dwarfism. That's really tall. when you realize the statue of Mona Lisa looks like Keith Urban. That's not Keith Urban, no, LMAO. It's not the statue of Mona Lisa either. The Mona Lisa isn't a statue either. Oh my God, I just read that China is 12 hours ahead of America. Why didn't they warn them about 9/11s? That's such bullshit, duck you China, like 3 billion people died. The T in her name is silent, guys. Jokes about menstruation are immature and not funny at all. Period. Good thing comedy is subjective and nobody cares what you think. Legalize it. Learn how to spell legalize. I genuinely thought that these three were the same person. They are low. It's Mike from Better Call Saul. Travis Scott did not die for this. Bro, when did he die? Oh my God, that's funny. She's a witch. Checks out, she looks like she weighs the same as a duck. She looks like a perfectly healthy weight. Why don't you go somewhere else to bash someone's weight? Sigh. Nature is amazing. Size comparison between a chicken egg and a whale egg. Wait a minute. Whales don't lay eggs. This feels a bit like a whoosh moment, unfortunately. Why is it spelled camouflage and not? Not what? Dehydrated water. Just add water. It was empty. One word, impressive. That's 3. Koi. What does that mean? What? This? You dumbass. What a cheesy man. In naming my child Sean, short for Parmesan. This is really great. Great. I don't know how people keep spelling that wrong in 2020. My company has created conscious AI, I'd 47 times smarter than humans. We can never learn too much because they keep immediately committing suicide. Just make them not know how to commit suicide, duh. SMH my head, these idots. You say these idiots, but you said SMH my head. Low. Is this a facepalm? What can make a man run away like this? It's not run, it's ran, because it's past tense. Ancient skull found on archaeological dig is proof of our alien origins. Nice one, that's a bottle of milk, dumbass. The Indian restaurant I work for is so secretive I had to sign a legal agreement that I wouldn't share the flatbread recipe. Just their standard non-disclosure agreement. Google it. You spelt non-disclosure wrong, by the way. I didn't get it. Huh, just got hit with a huge urge to not do shit right now. In another dimension. Damn it, my controller died. Plot twist, her siblings are still kids. She's 34. Nope, all of them is adult. Can't you see they're in the video? I'm deaf, so I don't know what this color is. Deaf means cannot hear. You don't say. Nah, really. Really? Oh my God, I just found out that Albert Einstein was a real person. All this time I thought he was a theoretical physicist. $10 plus $2.39 shipping. $12.39 and free shipping. You're basically paying the same price lower. Be gentle. It's my first time. Her cat. Did she duct her cat? Threesome with a cat. It's true. Stop vegans, before it's too late. I am not a vegan, but I am pretty sure they don't eat trees. Guys, I can't find my phone. You idiot, then how are you uploading on your status? That's the ducking joke. This year marks 21 years since Britney Spears built the Eiffel Tower. No, she didn't. She just took a picture in front of it. You all love discrediting women, shaking my head. Stop your misogyny! Damn, how much rent? The inside of a violin. Not sure if the original poster knows how small a violin is. Let me break it down for you. It's too small to live in. Violins are musical instruments that are to be played by people, and they are small enough to carry on your shoulder, so no, you can't live inside of one. It's a shame I even have to explain this. People these days aren't involved with the arts and rather listen to rap music. The average human can hold their breath for 30 to 90 seconds. The cameraman who filmed Finding Nemo. Downvote. Finding Nemo is an animation film, meaning there was no camera crew. It was all made on the PC with 3D software. Yeah, this would be an anime I would watch. Gravity Falls. Great anime or greatest anime? Gravity Falls isn't even an anime. Anime is Japanese animation and Gravity Falls was animated in the US. Building a tunnel under a highway in Netherlands. If this is in the Nether, then how come I can see the day-night cycle? Because there is day and night in Netherlands. A priest, a minster, and a rabbit walk into a bar. The rabbit says, "I think I'm a typo." It's spelled Rabbi Steve. This is really embarrassing for you as an author. Out to do a line and leave this earth. Those are pixie sticks, silly. Stay on the right path, even if you have to walk alone. That's the left path. Blue moon shot with my Canon with a 24-70 lens. Aperture 2.5, ISO 3000 and shutter speed 100. It was glorious. Looks like a tortilla on a clothesline. Blue armor. It's diamond. What are condom mints? And why does everyone always put them on sandwiches? Condiments, bro. It's condiments. Stuff like ketchup and mayo. The oldest living shark, older than the USA. Bro, how is the shark older than the USA? I doubt the shark has been alive for 23 years. What? The Earth and USA was created 23 years ago. I doubt the shark was the first person alive. This isn't real. The month starts over and it becomes a new year. Stop believing everything you read in the internet, nerds. Can we appreciate how he paints the top of his face pink for every video? But he doesn't paint the top part of his head, he paints the bottom half. Is it the V6 or V8 variant? It's electric, damn. No kidding. While everyone is posting fan arts, this is my fan art of John Cena, which took me 265 hours to make. There are 5 Easter eggs. Hope you guys find them all. Where? Beautiful cat with homophobia. Heterochromia, not homophobia. Duck's sake. There's a special type of people who are always in a hurry. The Russians. It's Russians, lo. You're stupid. Quotes from famous men. Beating Hitler was like beating little ass kids in Fortnite. They always rage quit at the end. Winston Churchill. But Winston Churchill didn't say that though, and Fortnite didn't exist until 2017. Isaac Newton invents homosexuality, 1672. Apologies to all authors and movies for thinking trained security guards would never be dumb enough to let, insert, past them. Paul Blart would have never let this happen. Paul Blart lost all control of the entire mall? Hi, this is Micropost. We have had difficulties getting you on Box database. We require your email and password to get back on our database. Learn 2spell at school.com. My pass is stupid, kid. Oh my god, Yoy actually fell for it. A fun getting hack. I will only ask once. Who is Feet, and why does he have so many collaboration videos? Feet means featuring. If a vegan mother feeds her child milk and the child is also vegan in its diet, if I eat the baby, am I considered vegan? Sunflower oil comes from sunflowers. Olive oil comes from olives. What's the deal with baby oil? No, because milk is not a vegan meal. Cows only eat grass. People that drink milk aren't vegan. Mr. Beast should definitely start a YouTube channel. I'm sure that would blow up like crazy. He already has one search on YT, Mr. Beast, it should come up. 1% piano, 34% bass, 100 billion% grandpa coughing. It doesn't add up to 100%. Just because he's disabled doesn't mean he's a monster. Delete this disgusting post. Lady Gaga helping Owen, a disabled little monster, get back to his place at the Joanne World Tour last night. A bit of an inefficient way to obtain hardwood but still viable in the early game. It's a dong. If I'm a guy but I like girls, am I a lesbian? Am I? I read this 10 times, bro. I'm trying to make sense of this. For real. It's not that deep. Bro's an idiot. It's not that deep either, you're the idiot. If you cheat on your girl once a month, that's only 365 days. You're still 97% faithful. That's an A+. Actually, if you ever read the syllabus, getting caught cheating results in an automatic 0%. Rule 21. Ignore Rule 18. Rule 18. Ignore Rule 21. But it's chronological. The newer amendments can override older amendments, not the other way around. Hence the name amendment, because you are amending something. I have an IQ of 180. I took the test 3 times and added up my scores. 90 is not so bad. He said he took the test 3 times, homie. What kind of beer do spiders drink? Bug Light. Bad joke. Spiders are not bugs, only insects of the order Hemiptera classified as bugs, and spiders aren't even insects. Maybe if you drank fewer beer and spent more time studying you would know that, but it's your life. They eat bugs, you big dumb bitch. That's because it's not milk, dumbass. This new milk my mum brought tastes funny. This is hopeless. Am I the only one who first thought about skibidi toilet? Give your mum's phone back. No, it's my phone. I'm the only one in my kindergarten who has one, so I'm cool. Post this cat when they least expect it. That's a dog. Point of view. Your mum types P on your PC. What does it mean? Why don't you take a picture, jackass? It'll last longer. Okay, ga, not literally, you idiot. It's a figure of speech. Sheesh, get a grip. Okay, holy crap, what did you do? My best. Male armor in video games. Female armor in video games. Samus is a girl. Name a country without the letter A in it. Alabama? Alabama is a state, not a country, but good try. What is your favorite and or least favorite thing to see in a fantasy novel or movie show? I hate when fantasy novels aren't realistic. Magic doesn't exist. Isn't that the whole point of fantasy, though? The fantasy genre where you look into a whole different world from our own with things that sometimes wouldn't usually exist. This includes magic and monsters and all. The amount of people who don't know the difference between 2 and 2 is too damn high. You are one of them. It's reposted too often. 2. Why is it spelled camouflage and not? Not what? Bruh, it's not loading. What about this bird? That's not a real bird. That's just Photoshop. A teacher once said I'd be no good at poetry due to my dyslexia. So far, I've made 2 jugs, a vase, and an ashtray, so duck you, Mrs. Collins. Think you mean pottery. Learn to spell. No disrespect, but why did they invite this random kid to Iron Man's funeral? I was Spider-Man, moron. Cowboy. Cow. That's a ducking horse. Michael Jordan's parents really named him after a shoe. Jordan shoes exist because of Michael Jordan, no? What the duck do potatoes give iron ingots now? Ore's changed a bit in the new update. That's raw iron. There's also copper now, and the ores have new textures. All part of the cave update that isn't fully out yet. Online 630 of 631. Current ping. Minus 2,147,483,648. With negative ping you can see the future. Use this to your advantage. No LMAO, that's positive ping. This boneless avocado. Avocados don't have bones. That's why I said boneless. But avocados don't have bones in the first place. Why would you even say it? Because it's boneless, duh. My dad also cooks crystals. Math. Math is a subject, not a substance.